just finished with work, but going to finally put the steering wheel on. I just got the steering wheel in yesterday, so I'm super excited to get that in. And I did, however, just have a recent issue with my Accudy shifter. Basically what happened is on the shift linkages, there's two cables that come into this whole shifter base here. They go up to the transmission, which is held on by, there's a terminology for it, I can't even think of it right now. But the two cables that get clipped in, which holds down the transmission. So there's one cable, there's a left and right cable, and there's a forward and back cable. The left and right cable, what was happening for me is I was locked out of first and second gear completely. I already have a second gear problem, yes, I know. But I couldn't even go into first and second gear. And actually what happened is the clip flew off. So I ordered an OEM clip, I put it in, got everything situated with that, done deal. So now everything is working as it should. And this, so what was happening with this too is I would go like this and it would just get stuck. It wouldn't even come back. Like the cable was binding up. So I'm glad that's handled. I also did get a titanium knob as well, or not knob. The actual shift rod itself is actually titanium. I got that, I can't remember where I bought that from, but it's super cheap actually. I think it was like 60 bucks, so not bad. And it looks pretty good. So got that, and I got the steering wheel, and I'm about to show you guys in just a second here. Just get a load of this. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So I got it with the shift light up top. I'm super excited. Just gonna swap all the components over. But yeah, it's full carbon fiber on the top and the bottom. I did the black with the red stitching. I got this for an insane price. And I just... Alright, so it was just exactly what I thought. So on both sides, it is T30s. And that's how you take the airbag out. It comes out super easy. And then you have the two connectors. Looks like yellow, or not yellow. A gray and a green one. You have to disconnect those. It looks like this is probably the ground up here, which is just on a little connector, a little butt connector that I just gotta pull off, and then the airbag will come off. And then it looks like a couple connectors back here. Give me just a second, I'll try to see if I can get those all out. Okay, so on these connectors that go into the airbag, you have to lift up on these white ends here on both sides, and you can pretty much pull it back. Kind of annoying, but doesn't take that long. And then obviously just undo this one connector here on the right side. This is actually part of, this connector is all part of what's behind the steering wheel, so you don't have to worry about that as far as I can tell. And I think now at this point I can just take the steering wheel off. It looks like it is a, let me see here. That's a 10mm. So I got my 10mm. Let's see if it comes off here. Okay. After fighting that for a second, my Milwaukee gun was able to get it off. So it looks like, yeah, that bolt comes off. And then let's see. Oh, I'm still caught on something. Oh, no, I'm not. Hey, yo. Calm down. And it looks like just like that. Steering wheel is off, everything is centered. Now let's swap all these components over to the new wheel. Alright, so there's 4 Phillips screws on the corners here. One up here, one up here, one down here, and one that was right there. Then you have one more screw that looks like a ground right here. I took that off, and I believe everything else you just pull apart. Let's see. Alright, so I lied from the past thing. Well, not really. So you do have to pull it all apart after you take out these screws. You pull the back off first. So the back was this black piece. Here, I'll show you guys. This whole black base, it just pulled off the back end once you take those all those screws out. And after that, the front end, oh shit. The front end for all these trim pieces, you just gotta pry at it. I have a removal tool for trims, and I just kind of worked my way around and pried it out. It all came out one piece, didn't break anything, so we are good. And then all I gotta do is swap everything over, and then everything looks like it's fitting really, really nice. So we'll see here in just a second. So far, everything fit pretty well. I got it all put in. I did already use a multimeter to figure out which one's getting constant 12 volt, and it looks like on this car it is going to be this white wire inside of here. So I'm going to pull back a little bit in here, and I'm just going to splice in this 12 volt constant power, which is the red wire. And then actually this blue one, since I'm getting constant 12 volt, I don't have to use this blue one at all. So I'm just going to probably tape it up and tuck it in here. Then as far as this ground goes, there already is a ground right here. So I'm just gonna add this one to it as well. So I'm just gonna take that screw back off and put this added ground in here as well. And then put it all back together, plug in the modules, and we should be done here. So let's see what happens in just a second. But it looks absolutely amazing to me. I love the way it looks. And I got the carbon fiber covers for the buttons as well. I'm just gonna clean these all off and stick it on as well. And we'll be done here in just a second. Okay, so the wheel is on, but I had power for a second and I lost it, so I'm not sure what happened. I think I might need to just take the airbag off and look at it again, but it is indeed on. And I put the carbon inserts on here for all the buttons and everything as well. It looks so good to me. I love it. Everything fit really, really nice. And I got this for an insane price. So lots of people might be like, oh, well, the RPM stuff, you know, I think it's tacky. Whatever. I mean, everyone has an opinion. I like what I like and they like what they like. So I think it looks really good. I'm excited. It was a very nice touch. And the fitment was very, very good. In fact, it fit just as good as the OEM. Maybe I just got a good one. It feels really, really good in comparison to the stock wheel. Like, I'm very excited to drive with this wheel. But I wanted to show you guys under the hood too while I have it here. I've made some changes. So I got the paint matched valve cover on here, the Spoon Sports cap, and then of course the radium. Got some more radium. And I did do the Turbo Smart blow-off valve as well. But the engine bay is coming along. And actually, that corner piece right there and the front piece right there. So also on that side, I have someone custom making me some carbon fiber ones. So there's that. But yeah. And oh, I do have new wheels and tires on the way as well. I did drop like $3,000 on that setup. Well, a little bit over that actually with the tires. So I'm super excited for that. Went kind of aggressive, so we'll see how it goes. But the tires will be here probably tomorrow, and the wheels I'm anticipating hopefully by the end of this week, maybe early beginning of next week. But I am moving to a new house here, so got a lot of things going on here in the next week and a half or so. But that's the steering wheel for you guys. Oh, real quick for you guys before I did get it to work. It looks like it was just that power wire that I had in there tapped into the white one. It did come loose a little bit, but I got it all straightened out. So now we are reading the RPMs. Oh my gosh, very, very nice. But yeah, now catch you guys next time.